Hey guys, it's Polaris here, the Amiibo Fights. I just wanted to share some information with you guys. Just wanted to guys keep you posted up what's going on over here as well. This was supposed to be the video for the 600th milestone, uh, but it looks like we've gotten past that point. We're now at 682 as of this recording, and we were supposed to have the video for the milestone there, which this will still kind of be part of it. So. But there's been a little bit of hiccups in the way, and I just wanted to keep you guys posted on there. So, just about yesterday night, as I came home from work, and I just started to just pile up on requests, and I'm super happy to see all the requests coming in. And as I was going through the lists and posting and processing a lot of the requests, as I went to sleep, and I woke up this morning, I woke up really early, so I can pretty much upload as fast as I can as possible for the request that's been idling for a little while now. Turns out my laptop, for some weird reason, just decided to go out on the fritz. I have no idea why. I've already opened it up and seen what's going on inside. And the motherboard definitely smells like it's gone. So, which really sucks because that was about 35 to 40 videos roughly that was in here that I needed to process, edit, and do stuff. But luckily I have my wife's laptop, and I'm gonna start using that right away. So as of this recording, I've got a couple videos that are processing right now, but I do have to go back and redo all the rest of those videos that unfortunately I have lost. Fortunately with that, I can also still view your comments through the YouTube Studio app, and I always keep a backup in my handy dandy notebook. So I did not lose your requests in terms of knowing what they are, I just lost the actual video footage. So I'll be re-recording them again, so I do apologize for the delay on it, but I'll be working, as of this video today, today's Sunday, I will be working all day on the videos and on the requests. I had the day off, so I'm just going to do all of that for you guys today. With the 600 milestone video, I mean, we're almost to 700, guys. I couldn't have done any of this without you guys. It's been an amazing ride. It's such a great experience to see all of your requests, seeing the feedback from the community, watching these amazing fights. It's really cool, and I really do appreciate all of your guys' requests, your patience, your patronage. Everything has been amazing. It's such a great experience. I was gonna plan on also doing a little bit of the Amiibo tour, because that it was for the 400th or 500 milestone video. I was going to do what was the top like question or anything like that, and the one question I get the most is which Amiibos do you own, which Amiibos do you have, and everything like that. So I don't have the video editing software right now. You pardon for the gruesome videography, and I'm gonna make the mesh Frankensteinish video for this, so I don't have that program set up on my wife's laptop yet, excuse me. But I'll have probably an Amiibo tour video at the end of this setup, so stick around so you can see that as well. But once again, I wanted to thank everybody for their continued support. Thank you everybody for your requests. I will be working like as soon as I get home from work. I know my work shifts are kind of sporadic throughout the day and everything, and I try my very best to get remote access to my laptop or the YouTube Studio app, so I can continue posting. Even though I'm at work, I'm still continuing to trying to post videos as they process through the laptop, so that way you guys get daily content all the time for you guys. So I will continue to work diligently and as much as I can on the videos and the process. All the requests have been amazing. They've been really great. I know a lot of people have been kind of in question. It's like, okay, well, what goes, what doesn't go on the request or anything like that. Pretty much anything goes on the requests. The only thing that I see as limitation-wise as of this point, especially now that the laptop has been fried, literally the only request that I can't take, which is going to be just an unwritten rule, is I can't do, as of right now, like a 99 stock battle. But it's something I want to do in the future, so 99 stock battle, time battles that generally take a little bit longer or anything like that, I'll still do tourneys, everything, any requests. They're valid. They're valid. I can't do online matches. The Amiibos unfortunately do not support online matches. They do not support World of Light, and they do not support Classic mode. But any versus matches that's on there, any Smash matches that's on there, any special Smash, also it's valid. Anything goes for you guys. You know, if you want to put, and it same goes for outfits too. So just because I have, let's say, Rob is just in his Rob colors, that doesn't mean I can't use maybe the Famicom Rob or Virtual Boy Rob, or if even Ike, if I have Ike and he always shows up as Ike, I can set up as the Radiant Dawn Dyke, Ike, or just this one, or the Path of Radiance Dyke. I can set that up, so there's no limitation on which Amiibo do you want to see as a different costume. So I'm pretty sure you guys have already seen in past videos. For Ridley, for an example, I like keeping Ridley in the kind of purplish greenish outfit for him, just because the way that he look, I mean, the Amiibo looks amazing, but the way that he looks in game just kind of doesn't do justice to me. It just looks like all just one color, and with the green and purple, it just kind of breaks that color. It just reminds me of old Ridley from the original Metroid, which I love. So, oh, I have my Amiibo thief is with me here as well. He's gonna work diligently as well and effortlessly to steal my Amiibos every single time when I post videos, because he likes taking my Amiibos. So I will continue to do that for you. Stay tuned for a little bit of an Amiibo tour. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. I really appreciate this journey that we've gone through together, and I hope to continue it. And I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Smash on! And welcome back to the second part of the video, guys. So this is going to be the little Amiibo tour. That the question I've been getting a lot of is, which Amiibo do you own? So, and just a little bit of how I have this set up on here for you. So this is how I have it set up to record everything. That's the laptop I'm using right now to do the recording. It's actually processing some videos on there. But these are the Amiibo I have set up on here to play Smash for you guys for the requests. So on here I have the Super Smash Brothers Amiibos on there. So they're all pretty much listed as numerical as possible, with certain exceptions. I put like Dark Pit behind Palutena, and Lucina technically was announced after Pac-Man, so I don't have them in order of Echo Fighters, but I have them on there as well. So because that is the one question I get asked a lot is, which Amiibos do you own? I'm like, do you have this one? Do you have this one? So this is it for you guys on here, at least for Super Smash Brothers. And then there's like Young Link in there. I have him in there as well. So, and then in the back, for an example, I have the Splatoon, the original Splatoon Amiibo on there, as well as the Smash Splatoon Amiibo, as well as the Inkling Boy on there as well. So, as of this video, as of the recording, for the Super Smash Brothers series at least, I have every Amiibo to date on there. So if you guys have a request for a fighter, please, there is no limitation on the Smash Brothers one, and with the exception of if I don't have it, I'll just put it in as a computer character on there, because I do have them. And then there are other bonuses as well on here. So I like also having, these are not the only ones I do, so I have others on the shelf we'll be seeing pretty soon. So is there. So like for an example, Daisy, Isabelle. So even if you get the Super Mario Amiibo for Daisy, she scans. Really cool was the Isabelle one, because the Isabelle one is from the Animal Crossing game that came out on the Wii U, which is the Amiibo Festival. And she came in with her winter outfit. So when you scan her, it actually shows up in her winter outfit in the game instead of her summer outfit. So it'd be really cool to see her summer outfit Amiibo for Super Smash. It will scan as it too. Chrom, my custom Skull Kid Amiibo that you guys saw for the 200th milestone video on there. I made another Villager Amiibo because I thought it was kind of unfair that the Villager itself does not have a female version. I do plan on customizing this a little bit more, giving her the longer hair putting on the rest of the makeup for the eyes and stuff like that. I don't know if I decided to do it pink yet, but nonetheless, I just think it was kind of it was unfair to we just get the one villager amiibo. And I understand, I mean, there's 8 villagers, costumes on there, it's all different. It would be really cool to see like a female version of the villager itself. And then another Inkling, I have her as the yellow Inkling on there, but it can always be changed. So, and then other things like that, like I love seeing the original costume to Wario in Super Smash Brothers. I think it looks really cool in there. So I have an extra Wario amiibo on there, and he kind of fights differently from the actual Wario amiibo that we have over here. Oh, if we can find him, there he is. And then Link, Link I have a little bit set up differently. So I have the Twilight Princess Link as of right now scanned as the Dark Link. So if you see Dark Link in the video, this is the guy that's being represented on there for you. And then the Breath of the Wild Link as well, I have it as the Breath of the Wild outfit on Link. And then my Super Smash Brothers Link is the Tunic of the Wild Link that's in the game too. So, and they fight quite differently. So Link will use more of straightforward blunt attacks and smash attacks, to where every now and then he'll use the access to like remote bomb and stuff like that, to where the Breath of the Wild Link is a little bit more heavier on aerials, bows, boomerangs, and bombs. So I did a little bit of variety on there. The Amiibo itself, throughout this journey, I have found out that the Amiibo itself have different personalities on there, and they will fight kind of differently. So a quick example on here is Lucina. In the Amiibo fights, you'll see Lucina uses a lot more aerials than any other character, because her ability is a light ability, and the light ability apparently deals more in aerial attacks. It seems to be the more efficient way of fighting for it. To whereas Marth is a quicker character. He has the quick personality, so his fighting style revolves a lot around just dashing throughout the stage, and he will dash like a lot throughout the stage and look for that quick opportunity to get like little hits in that will build up damage according to the match on there. And then things like Ike is more of a offensive player, where and that's his personality, is offensive, so where he just focuses on just brute damage, which makes sense mostly for him. So he's constantly on smash attacks and his charge abilities. Excuse me. So that's on there. So they all have different personalities, which I think is a pretty cool twist on the Amiibos. I think it gives them a little bit more humanized, like a humanized experience on there, and it makes it completely random. You know, it's the Amiibos adapt per fight, so per situation, per Amiibo. So they kind of act differently depending on there. So sometimes a lot of Amiibo will just have like a straight one-on-one battle. Like for an example, I know maybe you guys have seen it in the past before, but like Mario Bowser, it is a constant like brawl. They don't care about taking damage. Both Amiibo are just straightforward, aggressive Amiibo that will just go out, and they don't care about obtaining damage as much as just getting those hits in. To where Amiibos like Ganondorf, where I thought was going to be an aggressive, is more of a cautious player, where he kind of gets those aerial hits in, kind of dashes away and waits for that opportune moment to get it back in again. So it's really cool to see how they have different personalities on there, and it gives them all a different fighting style, even different Amiibo. So it's not guaranteed how it works with the Amiibo. Every Amiibo that you scan gets a different personality right off the bat, and it also varies on how they are interacted with the fight. So, like for an example, both of these Cloud Amiibo are completely different, to where Cloud is a enthusiastic personality, to where he is all over the stage attacking. He's constantly on the move. He's constantly on the character, to where this Cloud Amiibo is more aggressive and will actually go off screen to spike. Like that's his job for his aggressive nature, and he will go out there and he will try to take things out. So, oop, Dark Pit fell. So, and again with the Amiibo on here, so all the Amiibo are selectable. So if you see the Amiibo here, you can choose it in there. You can choose it for any Smash mode on there. And it's not tied to costumes either. So if you have a request to use a different costume for the Amiibo, let me know in your request. So just because, you know, Rob here is tied to his original Rob colors for the Nintendo, that doesn't mean you can't change him to his Famicom color Rob, or Ike. Just because Ike is in his Radiant Dawn outfit, you can't choose his Path of Radiance outfit. No, by all means, let me know in the comments. Do you want young Ike or buff Ike, or if you want to see somebody different? Same with Lucas. I mean, Lucas, if you want to see Klaus in there, it'd be really cool to see on there. So Kirby into Kibi, if you want to see that. I actually have a Kibi, another Kirby amiibo for Kibi, but I can change these guys as well. It doesn't have to be tied to the original outfit. If there's an outfit that you guys like to see, if you guys like to use, I can change that for you as well. So you just add that to the comment. I will add that to the comment. Mario has, you know, the builder outfit, the wedding outfit. It's very unfortunate that he doesn't have the fire flower outfit. I'm very surprised at that. Yeah, but that's it on there. And then we're just gonna pan up here really quick, and then we're gonna go right over here. And then these are the other amiibo that I own. So this is the Super Mario Brothers amiibo that came out on there. In the back on here, you can scan the 30th anniversary amiibo. It does show up as another Mario. What's really cool is that the Mario wedding amiibo actually shows up as the wedding Mario outfit as soon as you scan him. You don't have to change it, which is really cool. And kind of unfortunate that it's not the same for both Peach and Bowser, that their outfits are not in the game. Without that would be really cool to correspond with their amiibo. So that's there. And everything on here. So I got this Bowser I'm working on pretty soon to do some kind of amiibo fight on there with a overpowered Bowser as Giga Bowser. All these amiibo for the Super Mario Brothers series, if they are a character, they will scan as a character in the game. So if you have these characters from the Super Mario Brothers series, you can use them in Super Smash Brothers. And even though characters, if you have characters like, say for an example, Toad, that are not in the game, they still give you things like spirits, they give you gold, they give you spirit points, so they do give you items in the game as well. So. On here in the back, we've got our Splatoon amiibo. The Inklings for Splatoon 2 also do work in the game. I don't have them as of right now tied to a character, and the reason being is because they have data for Splatoon 2 on there, and I don't want to lose that. Because unfortunately, you can only use either one or the other. So Super Smash Bros. Takes up the data, and it will delete the previous data on there, or actually, it will ask you if you want to delete the data, and that you have to go delete the data of the previous game in order to put Super Smash Bros. Data on there. So there's that. The Octolings do scan as the Octoling Spirit, which is really, really cool. I haven't played a ton of World of Light, but I have them all maxed out in World of Light, and it's a really cool spirit. The Shovel Knight amiibo, which is very unfortunate that he's not a character, because he is amazing. I love him so much. I can't wait until the 3-pack comes out for the treasure trove. So I thought he was really, really cool. It's one of the first time that an amiibo has been a third-party release. With third-party release as well, the more recent one that came out on there was the Loot Goblin from Diablo Switch Edition. I thought it was really cool. Nice little red, different box, which is interesting as well. So I thought it was really cool on there. But he is a full-functioning amiibo that unfortunately does not work in Smash Brothers, so he doesn't give you a spirit or anything like that. As well as the Solaire of Astoria does not work with Super Smash Brothers as well, which is kind of a disappointment. I thought it was going to get at least a spirit or maybe some gold or anything like that. But, these guys do work as Marios. It'd be really cool to have, like, you scan Metal Mario, it shows up Metal Mario. Yeah, that can't happen, but Mega Man amiibos, they do work in the game. I just don't have those open. I have my original Mega Man from Smash. They're there. So, and I'm just going to pan over to this side, and then we have some Fire Emblem amiibo in the back, Almond Cilia. They do give you the Almond Cilia, the younger versions of them, spirit-wise. And then with these amiibo, most of these amiibo will give you the corresponding spirit to them. So if they don't have a spirit that's tied to them, they'll give you the gold. They give you spirit points. So some of them they give you soundtracks, which I thought was pretty cool. Another Samus amiibo in the back. I have that as a Metroid Fusion amiibo. It was really cool. Metroid amiibo is like one of my favorites because he's squishy. That was the first time that they used like a soft rubber plastic on it. It's like really squishy. It's really, really cool. I actually forgot to put this guy out here. So this is the Pikmin amiibo. I actually changed the Pikmin amiibo because this came out with in correspondence with Hey Pikmin that came out for the 3DS. I actually changed this amiibo so that way it could play as Alf. Because to me, Alf and Olimar should have been, you know, kind of like Echo Fighters. If they're different costumes in there, they should have been Echo Fighters. So I understand they don't want to take character slots and everything, too many character slots on there, but I have him as Alf, which I'll put back over there as well. So a couple of different amiibo on there. Famicom Rob, my favorite version of Rob. Love him so much. I play with him as that color variation, even though I'm not really a good Rob player at all. Nonetheless, I'm not even a good Super Smash Brothers player. I just play the game. So I just think the game is really cool. I love the fan base. I love everything about Smash. So I just love the character mashup. It's really cool. So some Anniversary Legend of Zelda amiibo on there. She also scans as a Zelda amiibo. So originally I had her as the original Zelda amiibo, and then the Smash amiibo for Zelda I had as the Twilight Princess amiibo. So on there. My Wind Waker amiibo is the Dark Link, the version from Four Swords Adventure. So, and then all the other links, all the regular links do scan as Link. So at one point in time, I believe I had the Ocarina of Time Link as the Fierce Deities mask. This one as the closest to his outfit as well, with the brown pants instead of it being the shorts. And then I have this one as the I want to say it's called the Hyrule. No, it's the Hylian. It's the Hylian sweater that you get from Breath of the Wild. So I have that as that one, the red burgundy kind of Hylian sweater on there. So the Guardian amiibo gives you the spirit on there. One really cool thing, if you guys have not played World of Light yet, or just starting to play World of Light, this Timmy and Tommy amiibo, the little Nooklings, they actually, when you scan them, they give you the store. So you can get the store in the game, but if you scan them, they also get you the store right off the bat, so you can buy spirits there. And most of the time when you go in there, you can buy spirits at a discounted price. So there's that. And I have a couple of World of Nintendo figures kind of mixed in them because I thought they would look really cool with them. Little funny quick story about that is that when the last announcement for Super Smash Brothers came out, before my amiibo, all of my amiibo for Super Smash Brothers stays on this empty shelf on here when I don't have them on the coffee table. And when the Super Smash Brothers, the last direct came out and they announced the character, I was looking at my wall because I was like, oh man, I need to, you know, start making some space for them. And then I noticed in the corner, and I kept zooming in, it's like, wait a minute. Hey guys, I'm getting released as an amiibo. So there's Piranha Plant. That was pretty funny. Kirby amiibos back over here again. Kirby amiibos, I have them set up differently as well. So Kirby I have set up as Kibi, which is the yellow Kirby. Meta Knight I have set up as Dark Meta Knight. And then King Dedede I have set up as the black and white Meta Knight, as the homage to the Game Boy thing, which I thought was really cool. So, and then I'm just going to pan right down here to the bottom, and this is the amiibo for Monster Hunter Generations that came out on the 3DS, or Monster Hunter Stories, I'm sorry. They came out on the 3DS. Unfortunately, these amiibo do not work with the game, which is super sad, because I thought they would at least give you like spirits or gold and everything like that, but once again, it's the third-party amiibos, with the exception of like Shovel Knight, don't work in the game, and Mega Man, they don't work in the game. So, but everything else, but I thought it was really weird because, especially the unique feature with these amiibo is that they actually come off of their the riders come off of their monsters. So any rider can go on any monster, which I thought was really, really cool. So I thought it would be really cool. It's like, oh man, you'll get a Rathalos spirit, or you'll get something for the Rathalos when you scan the Rathalos amiibo, and unfortunately you do not, which I thought was kind of a little disappointment, but it is what it is. In the back I have a couple of amiibo cards as well. The amiibo cards unfortunately do not work. So the first thing I tried was I tried scanning an Isabelle card amiibo, and Super Smash Brothers unfortunately does not register it at all as either a prize or the character. So kind of unfortunate there. So yeah, I'm just gonna pan backwards here a little bit. Now, just to get a bigger shot of the Amiibos on there. So those are all the Amiibos that I own. Actually, one more on here I completely forgot about is the Yarn Yoshi Amiibo. So I have that. It scans as the Yarn Yoshi character in game, which I thought was really cool. So I'll pan that out one more time and then just come right down here again for there. So as of right now, as of this video, there's just a couple of Amiibo I don't own yet. Is the Box Boy Amiibo that came out in Japan exclusively with the game Farewell Box Boy. I do not own the other 3 Yarn Yoshi Amiibos, the blue one, the green one, and the Mega Yarn Yoshi that was exclusive to Toys R Us here in the US. And then I also do not own the Poochie Yarn Yoshi Amiibo. But funny story with that is that I used to work at a game store, and I had Yoshi's Woolly World plus Poochie pre-ordered for the 3DS, and I guess they came out in extremely limited numbers, and the Amiibo keeps going up in price. I had it ready to pick up, and a little girl came in, and she was looking for it everywhere. She had searched like more than 10 stores with her mother to try to find this thing. Could not find it for the life of her. Went into the store, showed that we didn't have it in stock and whatnot, and this girl she already had her eyes bawling because the previous store was down the hall from us, and they didn't have it. So I just went, I just gave her my Poochie Amiibo. So I thought, you know, I'm not gonna really use it. I didn't think I would have any future use for it, so I gave it to her. So she was really happy about it. It was really nice. It was really nice to see her happy. I don't want to see anybody cry. Oh, one more. I forgot. 2 more, actually. Just pan over here really quick. So these are really cool. These are the Skylanders Amiibo that came out a couple of years back for Skylanders Superchargers. And the really cool thing is that they scan as both. So on the bottom over here, they have an option for Skylander. Oops. And then let me see if I can't do this one-handed. And then they have the option on there. It's kind of hard to see on there. There you go, Amiibo. And then you just flip this little thing over and it turns into a Skylander. So this will show up as a Bowser and a Donkey Kong Amiibo in Super Smash Brothers, which I thought was pretty cool. It'd be really, really cool if they had these outfits in the game. It'd be really, really cool if they had them in there. I think that would be sick. Yeah, those are the Amiibo that I own on there. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what other questions that you guys have on here. So there we are. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all of your feedback, all of your support, all of your patience. Like I said, as of today, this video is Sunday. I will be working all day, all night on these Amiibo fights for you. I know I have a lot to catch up on, and I do apologize for the wait. I am super sorry that it's been kind of a delay that you put the requests in. But the requests do come in a lot, which I am super happy for. So they do pile up on here, and I will get them done for you. So just bear with me a little bit on here, and I will get them all processed for you guys. All right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Smash on. If you like, hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that notification bell so that way you know that when the fight appears, it shows up. So that way you guys know when the next fight comes on. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and smash on. Hey guys, I just wanted to do a little update on there. I know this video has been a little bit long now with the other 2 pieces going with it as well. But I also forgot to mention and put this I wanted to put this at the end of the video specifically, is that stay tuned, guys. The month of February is right around the corner. I have something planned for it, and I wanted to just give you a little bit of a hint of what's going on there. So February is going to be kind of a big and special month for for us, is that there are 3 more Amiibo coming out. So King K. Rool, the Ice Climbers, and the Piranha Plant is finally coming out, with Nintendo finally saying that Piranha Plant will be somewhat available somewhere in February. We don't know yet. So with that, the release of those Amiibo are coming out at that time, so February 16th. You're just crawling all over me. Okay. So with that in mind, I wanted to do something special, and I wanted to make a contest. So in this video as well as the comments, your comment will also count as I want to do a giveaway. What that is, I want to give away a Piranha Plant Amiibo, a King K. Rool Amiibo, and an Ice Climbers Amiibo. The 3 Amiibo that are coming out for February, brand new. Let me know, and this will be a contest. It would just be a random poll from the raffle in the comments. So leave me a comment below from this video so that way I can get your entry. And we'll start from today. So today is the 20th. So in about a month from today will be the release of the Amiibo on there. And I'll get back to you guys and see exactly what's going to happen with it and everything. I'm pretty sure as of right now, just because we're just starting out and everything, I can only do this probably nationally. So I can probably only ship this to North America, Central America. So US, Canada, Mexico as of right now. I do want to plan on doing this a little bit more often, maybe probably a monthly giveaway. We'll see how this works and everything. And maybe I can do international. You know, we'll see. I know that customs is like a really big thing, and I mean, previously I have lived in different countries on there before, so I know that customs can be really, really crazy on stuff like that. So leave a comment below. It counts on 2 things. Subscribe to the channel, and just leave a comment below. Just anything is really on there. Just it could be anything. You know, which Amiibo do you want to get from the contest? King K. Rool, Piranha Plant, Ice Climbers. Just a comment on there is that really all you need on there. And just be subscribed to the channel so that way we can pull it directly from the YouTube studio when we actually do the sorting poll for the contest. So, and then we'll go from there. We'll see how it will work out. To see who gets what Amiibo on there, and I'm pretty sure the first poll I'll enter in contact with them first and see which of the 3 Amiibo that they want, and then the next poll we'll see which Amiibo they want of the remaining 2, and we'll go from there. And then the 3rd place will get the obviously the leftover Amiibo of one of the 3. So 3 chances on there to win 3 brand new Amiibo that have not come out yet. So guys, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button on there so you guys constantly know when videos are coming out from me, and continue to watching and be prepared for these 3 Amiibo that are coming out. I am super excited to see Piranha Plant. Honestly, he was the one character that I loved seeing in the Super Smash Bros. Reveal. So for the Direct, I am a big fan of all the spoof joke characters that have come out so far for Smash Brothers. Even though I really suck at some of them, like Duck Hunt, I think Duck Hunt is really cool. I think it was really unique on seeing how Duck Hunt plays in the game, how you technically do play as Duck Hunt, but you also playing as the person, still kind of with that way of you're kind of controlling the gun from your perspective. So I thought it was really cool they did that. Rob, as I mentioned previously in the video showing the montage of the Amiibos, I am a big fan of Rob. I thought he was really cool as an addition on there. So Mr. Game & Watch was kind of a special place in my heart because I own a lot of Game Boys and Game & Watches, so I really do like seeing him in there. So Piranha Plant was like a really big one for me. After Smash Brothers came out, King K. Rool, man, he is like super like crazy OP in this game. So he is like nuts, the amount of abilities, his attacks, everything that he can do. So it'd be really cool to see how the Amiibo turns out to be for King K. Rool, especially now with personalities and everything. So there's just like little opinions that I have on there. But let me know what you guys think. So put it down in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you can for me, please. Hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next video. Okay, guys? Smash on.